Watch this video till the end, guys, because there's a lot of twists and turns. What I thought was going to be a 2-hour video shoot ended up into an 8-day video shoot. What worked in the beginning didn't work in the end. What didn't work in the beginning actually helped us in the end. So yeah, watch the video till the end. May butas pala yung t-shirt ko. Today I'm going to show you a little secret, a little problem that we're having in the SkyPod. You see, whenever we post videos and like photos of the SkyPod online, it's always from afar. You never get to see it in the pictures unless you're here in person or we do close-up shots. But it's starting to show its age, and the reason for that is usually these white things on our walls. Meron din sa pool namin. It's those white things over there. You see that? Nasty. Meron din sa mga tiles over there. So for example, this one. It's all in the grout. I've tried a lot of things pero wala pa ring 100% na malinis. So, nagalit ako at I bought all this and I posted it in the Facebook group Home Buddies, and ang dami pang recos na sinuggest. Binudol nyo na naman ako. But I bought all those recos. Here, and this one. All of this I computed costs about 12,000 pesos. I hope something works. None of the items here are sponsored. This video is sponsored by the new Realme 8 Pro. So very unbiased tong experiment na to. We've tried a lot of things there and nothing has worked so far. So I hope by the end of this video, may answer ako para sa inyo, which is the most effective when it comes to cleaning white stains on your tiles or all those other areas in your home with those white residues. By the way, guys, it's not completely fair na comparison because some of these items were not designed for that talaga. But since nabili ko na, try na natin. So what I did is that each step may cleaner para fair. So these ones, these tiles have, alam mo yung water when it's pooling, dito siya in an area nagpo-pool and then it gets super white. Meron ding mga rust stains ng konti. And even yung mga sides nila meron. This is gonna be a lot of hard work and cleaning. Ang hirap kasi each and every one, iba't ibang instructions. So we'll see how this goes. Guys, it's been about an hour since we started doing this. This has been one of the hardest videos to make. Tinulungan na ako ni Chris. She's having a break right now. Hi, love. And ito, patuloy pa ang laban. This took a lot longer than expected. Sobrang hirap pala talaga because we had to follow the instructions of each and every item and not all of them are pareho. Iba't ibang style, yung iba paste, yung iba. While we're waiting for this to dry, it's a good time to talk about our sponsor for today. This is the new Realme 8 Pro. Ang ganda because it has like a very modern style of design. I'm actually surprised because this is just less than 20,000 pesos but 108 megapixels na siya. So, the beauty about 108 megapixels is this. Kaya mong mag-zoom in at mag-zoom in at mag-zoom in at mag-zoom in at mag-zoom in. In practical terms, let's say for example, I'm trying to take a photo of me and I want to crop into sa face ko lang. Nakikita na yung pogi points dito. Making faces. So, for the photo, sobrang ganda din kasi meron siyang zoom. Zoom niya ito 5 times pero hanggang 20 times yung zoom. So, kitang-kita yung dumi natin. Considering the price, kasama na yung charger na super fast charger. This actually charges in 47 minutes. Full charge from 0 to 100. And then, yung screen niya is super AMOLED na, meaning sobrang contrasty, sobrang bright even in direct sunlight. So that's the new Realme 8 Pro. So I'm happy to say it's dry and some of them worked. This one was the original, we didn't do anything to that. This one worked. Meron pang konti na pwedeng for improvement, pero it worked. This one worked also a little. This one worked a lot. And all the others, hindi na nag-work at all. Now, don't take it against all these other products because some of them are not made for this. I don't think it's like for heavy duty, this type of cleaning. But for some, strict talaga ako because sinabi nila for hard water stains. So, meron tayong Budol of the Day Award. This one is the most expensive one. This one cost 3,000 pesos. But I'm sad to say it didn't do anything talaga. I actually did a second pass kasi dapat nag-work to. Pero it really did not work. Pwede ba refund? Day 2 because naubusan tayo ng oras kagabi. Wala nang araw. And these were the winners. Dun, 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 dun. And Domex. But I think ito yung pinakasulit, ito yung pinakamura so far. Now, the problem with using things like this is that hindi natin alam if mag-sustain ba talaga siya or not. So, I'm planning to test out a portion of this dito sa edge so that we can see how it performs before doing the whole thing. So, we have a little bit of a problem. So, the lime away worked. Meron siyang konti dito. Domex, not so much. Ito, wala rin. I feel like this isn't purely white stains that are from lime scale deposit or hard water. Feeling ko may mix to siya of like paint peeling off the sealant that we use because if you look closely, like I can peel some of it off, right? So, I think it's a mixture of both, but what we'll do right now is to clean the pool area with this one and use this one to clean this area. We'll get some before and after shots and finally figure out what works or if I need to do another buying haul to solve this problem here. Pro tip to make it a lot faster and use this drill brush, attach it to a drill, and then you can brush the whole wall easily just by using this one. Okay.
Going back out
Whew.
because sir is not yet finished.
I think this is gonna be a very, very long video. Guys, we're having a problem outside. None of these are actually working. So, we're gonna start here with the tiles because we know this works for tiles.
Domex lang pala ang sagot. Dude, Domex is like so cheap.
Yeah, 250.
What's the cost of the stain in the first place?
Here in Cebu, water is very, very hard. So when it dries, it leaves residue. So that's what's happening. Love. Hapit na ko give up. So this is before. I didn't do anything to this side. And on this side, starting from here, I tried to clean it. It's a lot better than it was before. But ang napansin ko, this one kasi needs to be put on and left for 15 minutes. But when I squeeze it, nagdo-drip down siya, so it doesn't stay here for 15 minutes. I am determined to make this work. Whew. I just came from the hardware and I bought all these things. I got paint remover and varnish remover. I got sealants. I got paint thinner, gloves, and this is for grouting. I'll talk more about this later, but honestly, I did not expect this video to go this way. I actually thought, okay, we'll try out most of these items that I bought for cleaning and it'll be done. But right now, I refuse to give up. I refuse to give in. I am going to find something that works. For example, this one I thought was white residue, but apparently it's the seal that was coated on this stone that's peeling off. So I bought this paint and varnish remover to see if we can remove that stuff and just reseal the whole thing, and hopefully it will finally work. Okay, so we've waited for a bit and I can start to see it peeling off. See, like that. Tantang na siya. This actually works. So I finished removing the sealant for this part and you can see that it's medyo whitish pa siya ngayon, but bumili din ako ng another set of sealant so that when we paint it, hopefully, yan. It was the paint that was the problem. That's how it should look like. Guys, I am so happy. Look at this! Before, after. After sealing, you can see the stone very clearly. It's the perfect finish. I chose satin so it's not too shiny. We'll do the entire wall right now because we're so happy with this outcome. So I'm gonna ask for help from Harold. Hi Harold. He's gonna do part of the wall while I guide him while I'm doing our pool area. So yesterday we were working on this. This one is untreated. Whenever I placed this on the wall, it will slowly drip down, and sa instructions nakalagay, it should be there for about 15 minutes. So what I'm planning to do right now, I'm gonna wipe all these products on the wall and then I'm gonna put tissue paper just so the product stays in place. At least that's the plan. Hopefully it will work. See what I mean by it dripping down? So yeah, that's the problem that I've been having. Tissue paper. So I also placed this on a sprayer so it would be easier to apply. Grabe, parang teleserye na talaga to. The towel thing did not work, but I figured it out. This one was meant to be used in a rubbing motion. So it was super effective when I used it with this drill brush. I'll put links down below to a drill brush, but meron pang better thing akong discover. This one is 399 pesos. So this is before the treatment, that is after. So the pink stuff, that is its result. This one, that is its result. I feel like kung makapal na siya at kumakapit talaga siya sa tiles, it needs that rubbing motion to help it out. And it works so well. Look, it's gone. The only thing left is the inside of the grout where our brush cannot reach kasi flat siya. But all in all, super impressed. Guys, this is what I look like doing. So stressful. At least my progress, I figured it out. One pass muna of the Lime Away Domex or the CLR, and then when it's thin enough na kaya na siyang i-grind off or i-brush off, you use either this one or the pink stuff. And this was the before, this is the untreated portion, and this is the after. Come here. Still a work in progress, but this is the end result.
Ooh!
Oh.
How'd you do it?
Haha!
No, that's still wet. It's
No,
gonna dry pa.
touch it.
This one, no?
Touch it.
Or
Touch
lahi
it.
po ni?
Lahi po na.
Ooh! Not half bad.
Paint remover. And then, after removing it, washing it out, and then sealing it again. Ooh, slate finish. The best finish.
Good job. Hey, not bad. We're gonna look like a Japanese resto again.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna need one more day to finish this video to reveal to you everything afterwards.
Look at this. This is Slater Young effort.
Yep.
Look at
That's why I like my video. Day 8 and I've had a new haircut na. I've went back to the hardware store, I think 2 more times to buy more stuff. And I'm very happy to say that after a lot of trial and error, nakuha na namin. It's not 100%, but I think, yeah, it's almost back to new. Come here. So this is what it looks like. Wala na yung mga white stains dito. Before, it had white stains all over. If you look at the steps, even the steps are almost back to brand new. Nakulangan lang kami ng konti when it came to the Lime Away, the Domex, and the CLR. So, kulang pa ng work ng konti, but I'm very happy with the outcome. So for the pool area, what worked for us was using this one, Domex and yung Lime Away. And we used a paintbrush to apply it. This was the better way of applying it because it saves on
The spillage.
Yes. And next, to grind off those parts where medyo stubborn talaga siya, we use this one, the pink stuff. This one, hard stain remover. I recommend this one because this is cheaper. It's like 400 bucks. This is like a paste na parang nag-grind siya ng surface a little. And that worked really well. Next, for the grout, what we did is we used these ones. We took out the old ones and we re-grouted the whole thing. We used a Dremel to take it out, but I'll put up links down below to have a manual, cheaper version of taking out grout. And then we applied a waterproofing agent just to make sure na hindi siya mag-sustain again or try to at least prevent it. We finished it off with this one. This is a stone coating finish. It helps protect the stones, but I use this one because it brings back the deeper color of the stone, the tile, etc. The best part about it is that parang basa yung stone. So, yung kulay ng stones.
It's a slate finish. Just slate or young.
This is called slate finish, but if you look closely, it's satin. So if you look at the tile, it looks kind of wet all the time, and that's because of the coating that we use. And it makes it hydrophobic also. If you notice, it's like...
You can tell when it's wet.
Eto, nagbi-bead na yung water.
Oh, it makes it waterproof-ish.
Yes, kind of like that. So I'm hoping that helps it prevent from further staining. To our brand new facade. You like it, love?
I like it.
Really?
Looks nice and shiny and new.
This one was fairly straightforward. We removed the old sealant. I feel like that wasn't applied properly. So we removed it and we sealed it using the same stone seal that we used on the tiles in the pool area. And this is what it looks like. This was fairly more straightforward than the pool area. We didn't have to clean out the white stuff that was staining the wall. It was just a matter of getting the old paint out and then putting in a new fresh coat of sealant. And if you look closely, mas makikita natin yung mga texture and color of the stone. Even the orange ones are part of the stone. This one has like iron in it, so it stains after a while. That's why it has to be sealed so that it doesn't get orange, like yung buong bahay orange. So, yeah, fun fact. All in all, guys, I'm very happy. We spent, I think, about almost 20K, but that's because we did a lot of experimental stuff. So hopefully, those watching at home won't have to spend that much. Pero ang masasabi ko lang talaga, with anything that is relatable to the home and construction in general, whatever it is that you're having a problem with, most likely someone has already invented a solution for it.
And watch and subscribe so you'll know how to fix it.
Yes, I'll see you later.